He has done for us. Today is a day of gratitude. It's a day of appreciation. It's a week when we must look back to God and come back to Him and say thank you. In the 16th century, when the Americans started coming to America, when they came here as a privilege, they received the land and began to farm. That's the originator of Thanksgiving. So I think in the 17th century, when they had their first harvest, when they sow on the land, and the Lord blessed them with a harvest, they gathered together on their table when they were eating, and they said, let's make this day a day of thanksgiving. Let's thank God for what He has done for us. Many of them that we took the ship over 4,000 miles from England, from Germany, from France, all the European nations, crossing the Atlantic Ocean to be in America. Some of them perished. Some of them did not make it. Some of them died before they reached the newfound land, America. So those who survived, they came here, they met some of the Indians, there was a battle, some of them survived. So when they received the food, and they were eating and enjoying the good meat, enjoying the turkey, enjoying the cows and the goat meat, when they are enjoying it, they said, how can we forget that when who gave us the freedom from England, freedom from Europe, because they were righteous persecutors. They were persecuted by people over there in their original country because they believe in God. And if we Africans can relate our story with them, we will see that many of us, we don't deserve to be here. The reason why I never forget to tell my story. The reason why I cannot stop telling my story. Some of you maybe were born with a spoon in your eyes. Somebody asked me about my eyes. I was in P7. Which is, I was 7 years old, I was in P2. And normally when we go to school, at that time we go to school in the morning and in the afternoon. And I came home in the morning because we closed our area. And one of my uncles, who was in the middle school, came. And the food was not ready. My uncle was so angry that he took the cooking pot and hit my eyes. So severe. My eyes were swollen, redness all over. Mother is not there to defend me. No father to talk for me. Uncles not there for me. No auntie to love me. My only great grandmother, 92 years at that time, was the one who can defend me. She got angry and my uncle said, you are a witch grandmother. If you don't take her, I will beat you too. After 2 months, my eye, the swelling go down, not knowing that it created a hole in my eyes. Last year when I did my first surgery, the doctors asked me, how long this has happened? They were shocked that I'm not blind. They were shocked. The hole in my eyes was so big. But still I can read without no glasses. And the doctor was shocked. Church, some people they just feel that their eyes they become blind. And you have no story. Something that happened to you when you are young but you survive. The same thing happened to somebody and he's dead. So when David looked at his life and looked back, oh what God has done, so what can I give it back? What can I render back to God? Brothers and sisters, ungrateful heart can never go to any level in life. Because your gratitude determines your altitude. How far you appreciate somebody, God Determine how far you can go in life. So I want you to know the Thanksgiving that we are celebrating, it costs some people's life. So it's not free. You may enjoy it today free, but over 400 years, some people die for the freedom of the religious freedom. Some people immigrated from Europe just to come to America to find a free land. Some people paid by their blood. Some people sacrifice, work hard to make this country be a great country of freedom. That you and I can preach the gospel to have a church. That no one can take a gun and kill them because we believe in Elohim. Some person, someone pay a price. Someone tell them when you sit on your table, enjoy the turkey. Remember that Elohim preserves some people to make Christianity freedom in America. One thing that God cannot handle is people who are ungrateful. The Bible said in the last day, many ungrateful people will be coming. Now we do good to people, they will not show appreciation. They even go behind you and say things. Now make you even afraid to take people to your home. Because after they left, the thing that they will say about you will shock you. Luke chapter 17. There was these 10 lepers, Samaritans, Judeans, and some of the other tribes who came to Jesus for favor. Luke chapter 17, verse 11. I'm reading from Message Bible. He said it happened that after he made his way toward Jerusalem. So Jesus was coming from the north part of Israel, which is the Galilee area. He said he crossed over the border between Samaria and Galilee. He crossed the border. Because normally Jesus should not pass through Samaria. Because at that time the two people are not intercalled. They were not speaking words. But when he crossed over that village, Jesus crossed because some people need their healing. Today, we have crossed Atlantic because of you and I. Our family people can enjoy Christmas. We can give them something. We can bless our family members. Now, if you go to Africa, it's almost Africa. Not any house in Africa that their family member have not crossed Atlantic to this land or to Europe. But God permitted so that we can be a blessing. Jesus crossed over. And he said that as he entered a village. You see, there's something particular about a village. Every problem that we are going through can be traced back to your village, back to your family. I don't know, but sometimes you were born in Accra, you were born in Kumasi, but some of us, when you were born originally in Choco and Jamestown, now become a big, you should be a village. So don't brag that me, I come from City Accra. Remember, you don't know your history. Go ask 100 years ago where Jamestown is. It was a village. Now if you go to my city, my class, it's not a village. It's not a town. Very beautiful. But he entered a village. And 10 men, all lepers, met him. You see, leprosy at that time was a contagious disease. When you have it, the thing that is a curse. The thing that, as God don't allow the lepers to come to the city, but because they didn't know that because it's a contagious, that's why they say no. Don't let them come because it can affect them. It's like our modern time COVID. So the people have been sent to a village, a particular place where they are electricity in the village. When the concert party comes, they don't come to the village. When we are playing soccer, they don't play there. The village life is shameful life. If I not lived there before. No swimming pool. Remember when we are village, when it rained, then we used to have someone can throw on the tables and a swimming pool. After you finish it, all kind of scratch. You are excited. No joy in the village. Even in Ghana, they say when you live in the village, if you don't become full, your teeth is bad. That's what they say. So, some of you, our life, our story is related to that. It's like we're in the village. Look at your background. Look at where you used to live. Your marriage. Then even the underwear that you used to wear. Look at it. But you see, the people were in the village. They have been banned. But believe me, your breakthrough is in the city. Your miracle is in the city. Your marriage is in the city. Your miracle, your breakthrough, things that make your life become who you were born cannot be found in the village, but it's located in the city. I want you to understand that if you miss your location will miss your allocation. Because your location is where your allocation is waiting for you. But these people, because of their disease, they have been evicted, they have been moved from a place of blessing to a place of I cannot make it. And Jesus used to pass by. And the people who were distant cried to Jesus, Son of God, have mercy on us. This morning, it is the mercies of God who have brought us to where we are. If not you but me, maybe I believe that is the mercies of God. I don't have what it takes to be who I am today. They cried to Jesus in a long distance. No amplifier, no microphone. But they know that this is their day of deliverance, a day of breakthrough, a day of setback. Their setback must be removed. And there's some setbacks in our life that when we have encounter with Jesus, oh my God, and we cry for mercy because it's a merciful Savior. He will always stand and hear our voice. Maybe Jesus did not see their face, but he heard their voice. Jesus will hear your voice. Because leprosy like a sin. You cannot even come close to him. But they raised their voice to plead for mercy. Verse 14 said, did he not look at them? He said to them, go, show yourself to the priest. They went, and while still on their way, they became clean. Jesus looked at them. May the Lord look at you today. May God look at you with favor. May the Lord look at you with grace. I'm telling you something. If God can wait, but Jesus was not waiting for them, but he heard their voice, and the mercies were make Jesus to stand and look at them. The Lord will look at you this month, this week. The few months to remain for the year, the Lord will remember you. When the Lord remember you, he will look at you. He will look at you with favor. He will look at you with the grace of God. He will look at you with his compassion and his mercy. That become new every morning. I know he's a merciful God. The Bible said, when they are on their way to see the priests, they were clean. Verse 15, one of them, when realized that he had been healed, turned around and came back shouting his gratitude and glorifying God. One of them. Are you one of them? Are you one of them? Today, sometimes, when we get a car to drive, when we have a house, when we have that blessing, things that we are not having before, possibility for pride to enter us is so high. I always look at people when they come here, and as long as you are poor, and you are right in America, and you are not doing well, you can clean my shoe. I don't care, you are not humble. But the day that you have your green card, and you have your citizen, and you have your own house, you have your own still, and still show humility, then you are humble. Many people easily forget. Easily. They easily forget. They easily forget what God have used somebody to do for them when they came to America. Somebody hosts you for 3 days. One day there was a brother who came here. Somebody brought him. I think he was living in he came to America and he was living in a bus station, Greyhound bus station for about a week, and the people said that Jesus Power is a Ghana embassy. That's what they call Ghana embassy. So they called here that hey, a guy is living here, he's the Ghanaian. So we have put him in taxi. He's coming and he came to church. We rented a taxi for him and a hotel for him. He will stay there for a week or 2. I found a place for him to stay. Everything became a little bit better. The day that he got his green card, he said that his clothes is not filling in the church. I said, hey, the day you came was filling, but now it's not. Ungrateful. Ungrateful. The one of them remember and came back to Jesus and kneeled down and said, Abba, thank you, I don't need. And Jesus said, where are the 9? Not 10 that you came to me. Where are the 9? Not all of them received their miracle. Church, God himself expected us to come back to him when things become okay for us. Never forget where the Lord took you from. Never forget the thing God has done for you. If anyone did you good, remember the goodness the person did for you. There may be one day do a mistake to your life, but don't look at the negative side of the person, but look at the time when you need that person, he was there for you. Never forget. Never forget. Human beings as we are, it's easy for us to forget. Jesus asked him, where are the 9? And the short thing is that 16. He said he kneeled at Jesus' feet so grateful he couldn't thank him enough, and he was a Samaritan. There's something about Samaritans people. He was a Samaritan. He was not a Jew. He was not a religious person. But the religious people feel entitled that hey, whatever God did for me because I'm a child of God. Who told you you are a child of God because God did not for you? No. But the Samaritan woman or man feel not entitled. He considered that it's a privilege that Jesus, if you have mercy on him, this Thanksgiving, what can you give back to God? We are not talking about money, but we are talking about your heart. Since I came to America and I have my children, every year, Thursday morning I'll gather all of them. Sometimes they don't want to wake up, I'll wake them up. And I'll share my story with them. And I took up my shoe and showed them my toes. How it looked like and what the story behind it. Now today, the first gift we give it to them to introduce them to Jesus. Our parents didn't do that. The second gift, we give them free education. The third gift, we give them free American passport. We did not have to let people. meeting every morning. I mean, you're not be there, you don't understand. Hey! Someone finishes by the desk. So your past always smell. Remember when you used to carry things in your head in Choco? Remember in motor market that used to sell fake things. Remember when you used to sleep without food, fasting not because you want to fast, but because you have no food, so you fasted. Look at your weight now. Now you are praying to lose weight, but before you are praying to eat to add weight. He has done well. Jesus has been great to us. So we should remember your underwear, woman. You wasn't in the night. All the night you sleep without underwear. Remember, God is the only one. Some of the men you don't have one. So we're working with that saying something. Remember. Just remember, because if you cannot remember, you will never be grateful. Because the only thing that makes human being grateful is when they remember where God has brought them from. Remember, that's why America choose these days, every 10 days, the last day of the last 10 days of the month of November, to let the whole nation and generation to come until Jesus comes for them to celebrate the goodness of God. The reason why God loved America so much was some little things they did it. The founding fathers of this nation put in place. Remember, every Thanksgiving, gather your children, share your story. Tell my children that when you have your children, when you are married, continue that thing to tell your children how God brought you to America. Bible said, Jesus said, verse 20, Jesus grieved by the Pharisees of them. Okay, no, verse 19. And they said to him, get up on your way. Your faith have healed and saved you. So those three guys, they may be healed, but not totally be whole because of ungratefulness. No heart of gratitude. Please don't forget that some of us, even if you were born into a very rich family, or you raised up with golden spoon in your hands, just remember, and many rich people, children, majority didn't make it in life. Remember that the marriage that you have, not every woman has a husband. Remember. Do you know how many women pay for husband? This week I was talking to one of my lovely sisters. Hey, remember the dress we throw when you are looking for? Remember. Remember, men, not all men have a wife. Not all men. Remember, the woman that follows you is not by anything but because of the grace. Remember. Let me see, people are praying for children, and it's one of my heart desire. But you, even when you cross over, you have. Remember. When you are young, how many abortions that you did? More than 50 abortions, but still you have children. Remember. You see, there are little things that we remember. It makes God don't need anything big from us. All what He needs is for us to remember what He has done for us. God knows that we are human beings. We are grateful people. Psalm 100.